Alright, playing Cops and Robbers, Chalice Spirits. We're on the draw in game 1 of match 1 against Zelgian. Got a mulligan. We'll keep this. Second Rattlechains can go on the bottom. We'd like to find a third land. Pretty easy. If we could draw a vial off the top, that would be sweet. Flooded Strand, pass. Alright, we got our land. Just play this. Could we see an opt? Thanks, Tuesday, for the feedback on the stream quality. And thanks for the host. Alright. Some sort of blue-white X control. Copter would be good, actually. I think it might be a good time to get that down. Could play into a Spell Snare, but I don't really care if the Copter gets Spell Snared, so let's just try it. We'll attack first. Hi, Raspberry. We just started. Game 1, match 1. But Burn is definitely a matchup where I'm looking forward to having the Chalices available. That's for sure. Getting Spell Snared? Yeah, that's fine. Saw that coming. Holy crap. Counterbalance. What? Wow. Guess we'll just attack. Should we try putting in the Wanderer first? Can you believe this? Counterbalance? They haven't manipulated their deck in any way, so it would just be a totally blind flip. If anything, this just gives us information, right? I don't want to play out the Drogskol and then get hit by a sweeper. Let's just attack for 1, I guess. Glad that we have the Mutavault. I feel like Mutavault's going to be pretty important. Let's try to get Rattlechains down now. Could play into a Snap Spell Snare here. Or we could just get blind counterbalanced. Oh my gosh, look at this. They're all in. Mana leak. That's wild. Let's play into a sweeper here. Since they're more likely to have Terminus than anything else, we can actually counter that. Opt is a weird choice with counterbalance. Reveal Glacial Fortress. They scryed to the bottom with Glacial Fortress. We can safely cast this. Wow, I cannot believe we are up against a counterbalance. Field of Ruin's interesting. I hope that they go for it on the Mutavault because then we can animate it and save it. Opt Terminus is now a real threat. I think maybe we just attack with our 6 power here. If they try to opt or something, we'll try to quell the opt. Okay, so let's try to snag this opt. They have a second counterbalance, so it doesn't do anything. Now we get in for 8 instead of 6. Tuesday, if you're curious about what I'm eating, you can use the snacks command. I'm having white bean and kale soup. It's very good. Field of Ruin on this. Fine. So I guess that's kind of cool. They can just use the Field of Ruin to shuffle away unwanted cards that they've revealed with Counterbalance. That's cool. So okay, cool. We faded the top deck Terminus, and we could double counter to stop an opt Terminus. All right, so they're playing opt. They're probably playing Serum Visions. They're playing Spell Snare, probably Path. Is that enough for Chalice? I think it is. I think we want Chalices. That's pretty sick, actually. And I think we can just cut the paths. We'll bring in a third Debbie. I don't think we really need the Disenchant. Happy that we have Cavern of Souls, too. Yeah, I don't think the Disenchant is necessary. Disdainful Stroke, I think, is going to be good because this definitely seems like a Jace deck, and just having a hard counter to Jace is huge. And then we can cut maybe we cut all the vials and we keep in a path as a hedge against Lyra. Maybe we cut the path and bring in Dismember. So we just cut all of our non-spirit 1-drops. We could bring in Kira. Maybe we don't need the third Deputy since we brought in Dismember. Yeah. So let's have the two Debbies plus Dismember. We'll have Kira. Cool. I don't think they're ready. I don't think they're ready for Chalice on 1. I don't think anybody that's playing against us is ready for Chalice on 1. Chalice on 1 gets spell snared hard. Worth noting. Cannot believe this, dude. I guess if they're playing Telling Time, they're probably playing Temporal Mastery, right? They've got to be. For that sweet, sweet Counterbalance Karn. I've got to assume they have a Spell Snare, like all the time. Let's just Rattlechains. They'll probably fetch and Spell Snare, and that's okay. Oh, wow. Cool. Gotta say, the Counterbalance with no top deck manipulation, or no reasonable top deck manipulation, is very unthreatening. This is a great turn to hold a Spell Queller. Because they could just go for a Jace. Although I guess we could Disdainful Stroke the Jace anyway. We'll wait and see. Mutavault is insane. So good. Let's just play this into Counterbalance. Mission briefing. I get it now. That's cool. That's way cool. I really like it. Can they find a 2-cost spell? Seems like they did. What did they reveal? Another mission briefing. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. That is some real card advantage. So is Mutavault. I think Phantasmal Image needs to be a cut when we cut vials. Now that I'm looking at it. Tuesday, I'm with you. This deck that we're playing against looks so cool. Mission briefing, Counterbalance. I'm sure it's pretty fragile and it can probably fail miserably, but I'm sure it's a blast to play when you're drawing reasonably well. Detention Sphere. Seems like a reasonable one to try to quell. I could go for the mission briefing to find a 3-mana spell. Hallowed Fountain revealed. Okay. Alright, sick. I think we should just go for it. Can you deal with this? Oh my god, Hallowed Fountain's on top. No! Alright, punt. Punt. Oh, they fetched! They could have just countered this. They didn't Hallowed Fountain on top of their deck. Oh, no, because it costs... I see, yeah. Right now on the stack, it costs 2. Right. Okay, fine. They find it? They did. They revealed another Telling Time. Alright, that's okay. That is okay. I think now I want to get a second Mutavault. No, not this turn. We need to hold up Disdainful Stroke. Alright. Alright, we're getting there. Hopefully they just go for a hard Terminus here. Supreme Verdict. Oh, can't counter that. Alright. Now we'll be going for another Mutavault. Hopefully you get a creature. Okay, that's a good draw. So let's try this first. See what's on top, because they have a mission briefing. Telling Time, right? They revealed that, so that's gone. They haven't played the Hallowed Fountain yet. They shuffled that away. They've been really lucky with the Counterbalance and Telling Time. They've managed to find a 2 like almost every time, which is a little annoying. They have Mana Leak now on top of their library. They haven't cast the second mission briefing. We get really punished for not holding up Disdainful Stroke this next turn. I think I'm gonna hold it up. Well, they have a land. They probably have a land, and they could play Teferi or something and have mana leak. Maybe we should just go for this now. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. They revealed mana leak. I really need to work on playing against Counterbalance. It's been a long time since I played against Counterbalance. I haven't played Legacy in forever. Wow, that was stupid. Oh, that was so dumb. And they did have the Teferi. Okay, we're dead. That was a big punt. Big punt. I think we should take Chalice out. They have Telling Time, Mana Leak, Mission Briefing. I think Chalice is bad against them. I think we undo our sideboarding here. Because they have a ton of 2-drops to counter our 2-drops. Which not only does it counter Chalice, but it also means that our Chalice on 1 isn't doing anything. So I think Vial's actually going to be better. Because we need... That's just a nice way to have uncounterable stuff. We didn't see Lyra. We did see Teferi. So let's bring this in. Maybe cut the Dismember. Field could be good, but Mutavault's better. Cavern is good. I don't think we can cut anything for Field. Disenchant is good because of the Detention Spheres. Now that there's also Detention Sphere, I think that's worth it. Rest in Peace hits Mission Briefing. I don't think that's really enough. Maybe cut the images. Kind of funny, we set up this deck to be lean on 1-drops and heavy on 2s, and then we play against a Counterbalance deck. It's kind of funny bad luck. So we're bringing the Vials back in. We have no Paths or Dismembers, but we have 3 Deputies. I would love to see a Cavern. Cavern of Souls would be an awesome draw. I've not drawn one of those yet. This is keepable. Soft of Verdict. Pretty good against other stuff. Also sort of ignores their Counterbalance CMC2 plan. Not that we can really plan for that. Our deck is full of 2s. Chalice. Oh yeah, we took it out. Alright, that's a great draw. Getting the Drogskol in play will help insulate this otherwise soft 2. Detention Sphere. Ooh, wow, slow. There's a big window here. Love it. We can swing for 11 next turn. We cannot kill him on turn 4 with this. We're 1 short. Need him to fetch. I'm just gonna... I don't want to get wrecked by Verdict. They mulled a 6. Verdict is something they want to keep. If we play Drogskol... Nah, maybe we do need to play into Verdict. I think we have to play into Verdict because we're not going to win this game. Otherwise, we have nothing left in our hand anyway. 1 Drogskol Captain isn't going to win the game. So you can put them on Verdict or Bust. Or I guess Terminus. Terminus won't really save him, though, because you can put him to 1. Which means we could sack one or both Wanderers to counter the Terminus. Alright, come on. No verdict. No verdict. It's a lot of looks. Please no verdict. Please no verdict. Come on. One time. Hooray. Alright, so that was a hilarious like misfire of the deck. We cut our 1-drops, we load up on 2s, and we play against a counterbalance deck that plays Mission Briefing and Telling Time. That is a very funny accidental like self kill almost. I put sauteed mushrooms in this soup. I really like white bean and kale soup, and this time I put mushrooms in it. It was really good decision. Sounds slow but beefy. Can definitely eat a Thoughtseize. Turn 1 Inquisition decks are the kind of decks where you have Chalice in the sideboard for. You made stir fry? Habanero sauce in stir fry. Nice. Jake and I both just love loading hot sauce into whatever we're eating. Alright, they took our 2-drop, we drew another land, so this is going to be a slow one. What is this? Hollow one? Deputy's okay against Hollow one. Black-Red Phoenix, maybe. They made black. Weird. And then they did nothing. Well, that's a good sign. Smuggler's Copter. Nice. Sweet draw. They don't know about the island, so we'll hold on to that. I think this is Mardu. I guess. I mean, I assume it isn't Mardu because I haven't seen Mardu in like months, but I guess it could be Mardu. I haven't seen that deck in like 6 or 7 months. Triple black. Liliana of the Veil. Well, Smuggler's Copter is fucking awesome against Liliana of the Veil. Just discard a land. The land they know about. Okay, we'll discard that land next. We're just going to play Drogskol. Crew it up. Attack Lily. Let's loot away the land. Oh, nice. I think we'll probably discard the Thalia. Because Debbie's going to be important if they're playing stuff like... Oh, yeah, Tuesday. I know that people still... Like, I'm not saying that it's a unplayable deck. I'm just saying from experience I haven't seen it. But it looks like you're right because they just discarded Lingering Souls. So we will... I guess we can discard Spell Queller. Good call on Mardu. I just haven't seen it in a super long time. It just has been absent. Yeah, let's discard Spell Queller. We'll play Thalia, crew Copter, kill Liliana, and then hold on to the Deputy to get rid of the Souls tokens. We'll hold that Flooded Strand so we can loot. I really like that Smuggler's Copter is on attack compared to Curious Obsession, which is on damage to a player. Because it makes Curious Obsession awkward when your opponent has Planeswalkers. Cool. Nice draw. But now we can just attack into Liliana with the Copter and still get the loot action, which is sweet. Yep. Oh, they have no third land. Thalia was a great call. Nice. So we'll crew this for... Oh, no, we should play out the Wanderer. Crew it up. Haven't played with Copter in a while. Get in for 5. Sweet. Yes, we'll loot. Do we want a second Smuggler's Copter? Probably not. Nice. Nice. So they play Fadeless Looting, Fatal Push, Inquisition of Kozilek, Thoughtseize, Bolt. Okay, so Chalice on 1 seems very good. That's a great draw. So they could have another Bolt, but I feel like they probably don't. Ooh! We don't need the Path anymore. Oh, that's an awesome draw. I hope people play more Mardu Pyromancer because that's a great matchup. It's fun, too. Man, Copter is sick. This is really the matchup where Smuggler's Copter just absolutely shines. I've gotten so much value out of this card. Oh my god. So good. Now they're forced to go for the souls, right? Ooh, Reveler. That doesn't really do anything. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. Fatal Push, Lightning Bolt, Faithless Looting, Inquisition, Thoughtseize. That is certainly a Chalice situation. Dismember's good. It can kill the Reveler. Deputy's good. Kira's fantastic. And Rest in Peace is really good. So we got a ton of stuff to bring in here. We're going to cut all the vials. We might keep in some number of paths because we do want to be able to answer an early young Pyromancer. So maybe I'll cut 1 path. Drogskol Captain is not very good against Mardu. And Phantasmal Image is already bad, but is especially bad when we're cutting vials. Maybe we can keep the path in and bring in Field of Ruin as a 20-second land. Nah, this game's going to go long. Hey, Redneck, thanks for coming by. Thank you for dropping by. Thanks, everybody who's here watching the stream. Really appreciate it. Playing Chalice of the Void and Blue-White Spirits. We're just about to go to Game 2 against Mardu Pyromancer, and this card should be sick. It'll probably just get Inquisitioned out of our hand on turn 1, but if we can stick Chalice, that is going to be sick. The biggest downside, I think, to what we're doing right now is if they decide to keep in Blood Moon, we're actually pretty soft to it. We got to be aware of that in the early game and fetch basics aggressively just in time. Or just in case. We can get Plains, and honestly, like, this game's going to go super long, so I'm really just concerned about our mana. We have 4 lands. We can get an island. We have a Plains. So I'm going to keep this. Oh, hey, it's Dovin. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to learn your Twitch name, I guess, is what I mean. All right, they're doing the thing. They fetched a Sacred Foundry, right? That was a fetch. Okay, if they fetched a Sacred Foundry, they're probably not going to play Blood Moon. I guess there's still not really any reason to risk it. We don't need the biscuit. We're only in our second match, and our last game was against a bunch of our last match was against a bunch of 2-drops. So Chalice did not come in there, and that's fine. But I'm very optimistic about Chalice in this match. No big deal. I think this will probably be a Smuggler's Copter turn. Or to be mana. Nah. Yeah, this is a Copter turn. We kept a pretty mediocre hand this game. So we'll see how it goes. They haven't really done very much, but our hand was pretty bad. Pretty average, I should say. Wasn't anything special. I like the prospects of our next turn, though. Selfless, Crew, hold up Rattlechains. Kolaghan's Command. Ho ho, got us. To discard a card. Yeah. We can discard a Rattlechains. Your name's Spirit. And play a Selfless. We'll let him get one more shot in at us with the Elementals, and then we'll Deputy. Collective Brutality. Just -2/-2. Alright, our turn for the 2-for-1. Where's that going? Lightning Bolt is going at Selfless Spirit. Alright, well, we'll sacrifice it. That is still fine. Free block. Nice. They only have 5 power. Maybe we should wait a turn. That way we can flash in Drogskol, try to get another removal spell out of their hand. They're not going to kill us that quick. Go to 8 here. Young Pyromancer. Okay, I'm glad we waited, because now we can eat the Young Pyromancer too. Whoa. Alright, we're still going to do this. Nothing? Do we eat the young Pyromancers or the Elementals? They have 2 cards in hand. They have no flashback spells. Because this can block the young Pyromancer, I think we just eat the Elementals, and then we go for the young Pyromancer next time. Any ideas, chat? Do we try to eat the Elementals, eat the young Pyromancer, or get aggressive and just jam the Supreme Phantom? I don't think I like jamming the Supreme Phantom here, because if we hit a land next turn, we can do both. You want to hit the Pyros? So the problem with going for the Pyros is if they have a Lightning Bolt, they bolt Debbie with the ability on the stack, right? They can do that either way, but I feel like they're more likely to do that if we target the Pyromancer. And we get blown out by that. Alright, we'll try it. We'll try it. Chat's way or the highway. Get both. Alright. Alright, so the true Maverick play here would be to sacrifice the Deputy of Detention. I don't think we can do that, but wouldn't that be just disgusting? We'll sacrifice the Drogskol. I think we get a little more value out of... Nah, we'll sacrifice the Rattlechains. Now we can eat the elemental tokens. Alright, that worked out pretty well. They seem to have had a pretty poor draw here. So let's go for this first. Oh, they're F6'd? If you insist, opponent, we'll do it. Oh boy, that's brutal. Debbie. And then she gets to kill Liliana for the extra bad beats. Debbie's an all-star. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I agree. They've been really broadcasting their plays by like F6ing and tapping aggressively and playing early. Ensnaring Bridge. That's a little annoying. Actually, it's pretty annoying since we've played 2 deputies. We only have 1 left. Alright, that's actually pretty annoying. Wow, we just get to eat our words here, right? They've been walking us into this for the whole game. Not that we could have done anything differently, but they've really walked us into this. Right, yeah, the 6s were telling, but now I feel like we just got next leveled because they just made us walk all the way into this Ensnaring Bridge. We have 1 Deputy of Detention left that can answer this Ensnaring Bridge. Nothing else. This might be a long one. Really casting Angler would be weird. Oh. Yeah, I mean, Lightning Bolts would be good. Holy crap. Alright. It's going to be a long one. Sit back and enjoy the ride, everybody. I just want to double check. Are we literally just drawing to 1 deputy? Yeah. That's it. Alright. No, I side out image against Pyromancer. They're in the sideboard. Collective Brutality. We get drained. Well, it's still going to take them forever to get through this, so. Their win con is to make a ton of elementals and then swing Oh my god, their win con is just to draw nothing but collector brutalities. Their win con is to make a ton of elementals and then draw their card for the turn and then swing. I did not bring in Disenchant because I didn't expect Blood Moon, but I will bring it in for game 3. I don't think we sideboarded incorrectly, but you know, that's why you play. That's why you play this card, because it can just be such a gotcha. We can counter this with 2 Wanderers. What's better? I think just letting it die is better. Right, that's pretty good. What's better, Chalice or on 1? I think 1 is probably best. Or we might not want to show them that. What do you think? Do you think it's worth it to like not show them the Chalice? They're probably just gonna see it with the Thoughtseize eventually, right? Yeah, I'm gonna hold it, and if they Thoughtseize us, that's when I'll concede. I think we get more value out of hiding this in our hand. That's good. So now they can't get us with like a million lingering souls. They have to do this the old-fashioned way. No, Chalice won't really help us that much. The biggest thing Chalice does is it will protect a deputy from removal spells. So if we ever draw a deputy, we'll definitely play out the Chalice first so that they can't fatal push it or bolt it. But until that happens, we're just gonna wait. If they Thoughtseize us, I'll scoop. They will get wider than us pretty quickly with 3 Pyromancers, especially since we're not drawing creatures. Obviously, there are a lot of reasons to hold cards in hand, but the primary reason I'm holding these is because if they make us discard a card without targeting, I don't want to have to discard the Chalice. Otherwise, we're just going to go until they kill us, because we could just top deck a Deputy and kill them immediately. It's not bad. I wonder what the 1 card is they're holding in hand. It must be a removal spell for a Deputy. They can kill us if they swing. Oh, alright. Don't feel like it, I guess. They have 12 attackers. We have 8 blockers. So they can get us to 1 if they attack. They could have killed us last turn exactly. Destroy target enchantment. Sure. That's actually really good to know. They have Wear Tear. That means the other side is actually an out to Chalice. It's good to know. Have they figured out that they can just swing and kill us yet? I really hope. We're gonna make them. Turn 20. You can do it. All right. That's a concede. All right, cool. We got by Ensnaring Bridge. That is just something that happens in Modern sometimes. How do we not get got by Ensnaring Bridge next time around? Do we really need to bring in a Disenchant? I hate having to do that. It's such a dead card otherwise. But I guess we have to, huh? Yeah, I guess we bring in the Disenchant. What's a cut? Drogskull's really not that good against them. I think I'm gonna cut a Drogskol. It's not the kind of card we want in this matchup. Oh, come on. Turn 1, they do nothing. Turn 2, we play Chalice. That's what I want. One time. Turn 1, Wanderer. Turn 2, Chalice. Mulligan. We're going to keep it. I hope they Thoughtseize. Nope. Oh, they get to resolve their Faithless looting. Oh. We put 3 Chalices in the deck so that we could draw 3 Chalices. That's why you put cards in the deck, so you can draw them. I think we're going to be fine. I think Chalice could buy us a ton of turns. Oh no, they get turned to Lingering Souls. All right, let's see if it does anything. Signs point to probably not, but we will get to keep the Drogskol Captain in play probably. Just tear it. Come on, just tear it. I know they're going to cast Souls. Manamorphose. Why? You already had red-black. Oh, what a draw. What a draw. I want to see their hand. I want to know. No, I mean, I know why they play Manamorphose in the deck. I don't know why they cast Manamorphose right there. That's all. It's also just a free spell for Pyromancer. No, it makes sense in the deck. I just meant, why did you cast it right there on that turn? Come on. Cast something into the Chalice. Yes! Okay, so they must have Ensnaring Bridge. Right? That's the only possible explanation. Your name's Spirit. Play Smuggler's Copter and attack with Mutavault. We have 3 deputies and a Disenchant for the Ensnaring Bridge that's probably coming our way. There's no... You gotta give them more credit, right? They definitely didn't cast that into our Chalice for no reason. Like, I would do that, but I don't think that's what they did. They've got to have a bridge. Yeah. So we can hold back with the Copter and then crew with Mutavault and block. So they're not going to really get in anytime soon. I might actually play Chalice on X equals 2 next turn. Oh, Jake's here. Gotta go let Jake in. 1 sec. I'm in the middle of a match, so just let yourself in. Very exciting match. Just kidding. Ugh. All right, we're back. Okay, so we'll crew the Copter if they attack. Okay, they didn't, so we'll just cast Rattlechains. Yeah, I think Chalice on 2 is going to be really good. Since we have the Cavern. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it.
Do you mind if I put a few things in your fridge?
Oh, please do whatever you need to do.
You might forget them there.
Yep. Right now, we're in a very, very exhilarating game, Jake. I'm up against Mardu Pyromancer. They have Ensnaring Bridge, and I have a Chalice on 1 and a Chalice on 2. So it's going to be a long one. I don't know if they have any outs anymore, though, to the Chalices. I think I guess they have Kolaghan's Command.
So you said you're not sure about the Chalice?
I said I'm not sure if they have any outs, but they have Kolaghan's Command.
Oh, man.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. A lot of ups and downs this week, but
Yeah,
I'm hanging in there.
that's good. How's your weekend looking?
A lot more relaxing than this week has been.
That's good. That's good. So here's our board state right now.
Okay. Yikes.
Got a Cavern.
What, they have spirits? Come on.
Yeah. They resolve 2 Lingering Souls. They have a third one in the graveyard, but we have Cavern to cast our 1s and 2s.
I like that.
We have Mutavault. We have Smuggler's Copter.
We have Sister Deborah.
We have 3 Debbies in the deck plus a Fragment or plus a Disenchant. Oh, we can't cast Disenchant anymore. Okay, we should realize we just turned off the Disenchant. So until they destroy this, we can't actually.
We are learning. Which one do you think they're most likely to destroy?
The 2.
The 2. Okay.
Yeah, because the 2
cast Pyromancer and.
Yeah, cast their threats. It casts Collective Brutality, which is a key win con like through Bridge.
Mm-hmm. They also can't attack through Bridge, right? Like they'd have to.
Oh, they can.
Like with an Angler.
Oh yeah, not with their big creatures. Not with their big creatures. Their plan is to attack with the tokens.
Right. What match is this?
This is match 2, game 3.
Okay.
And they're thinking long and hard. Yeah, I think they would go. It depends on what's in their hand, of course, but I think they would go for destroying Chalice on 2 because they have Wear Tear, and Wear is 2 mana, so it can destroy the Chalice on 1 if they destroy the Chalice on 2 first with Kolaghan's Command. Mm-hmm. Also, they really need Young Pyromancer to win through Ensnaring Bridge. Although, as is, they can deal 15 to us exactly by. Making 6 total spirits and then just attacking every turn. They'll hit us for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which is 15. So
right. Which is risky because.
Oh yeah, they probably wouldn't, but as is, we're losing the race. Right. If we can get like a Kira in play, then we can probably take this game for like 25 turns. Well, I played the Chalice on 1, and then they immediately cast an Inquisition into it, and I was like, all right, we're gonna die with Ensnaring Bridge. Just dropping viewers left and right. Not surprising. This is not the most exhilarating match. Alright, cool. So, we can't cast both of these. Important to remember that.
What about with Cavern?
We can cast one of them.
Right. Oh,
like
that's
per turn. We can't cast both.
And you're not into like trading a Mutavault for
Not yet.
spirits?
Not yet. We'll just play the Wanderer now. Haha! Haha! Gotcha, Chalice. I think I might attack with the Mutavault now. Yeah. I could even, if they try to kill it, then I'll protect it with Rattlechains. They really did. That's a huge point. That's what I was thinking too. They wait, what?
Their Fatal Push got countered.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize what just happened. They cast Fatal Push.
Yeah. So now you can't attack that.
Yeah, they did. Okay, so how about this? We attack with this.
Flash
and then flash in another Wanderer.
Yeah, let's just start whittling.
I kind of like that because we either trade a spirit for free or we get rid of 2 spirits. I think this is fine. Yeah, they sat there for a while and now they don't have like the extra several minutes on the clock that they started with. So if this game does go to time, which I don't think it will, but if it does...
Like, if they're going to keep a card in hand, then we should just get in with the 1/1s.
Yeah, especially since we've got...
Pumpies.
Since we've got the Rattlechains, that, like, not even the one in hand, but the one in play means that any spirit we draw from here on out is another free chip shot. We also want to be careful with... Oh, okay,
They didn't discard anything with it?
They really didn't? That was so stupid. Why wouldn't they?
What kind of banger could they have in hand?
I don't know. I think we'll still flash and take out 2 spirits. I don't know if they like don't realize that they can cast the Lingering Souls, but they definitely should have been casting the Lingering Souls.
Maybe they think the flashback will get countered?
That's what I mean. Like, again, it's important to not like underestimate your opponent, but I don't really see any reason for them to not cast the Lingering Souls, other than because they can't even cast Young Pyromancer, so it's not like they're holding up. Okay, there they go. Now they see. It is pretty weird that they're not escalating that. Can't cast that. It is not the intent to play Chalice on 1 or on 2. That was an opportunity. Opportunity struck.
Do they play like Electro Dominance Living End or something?
Yeah. What could it possibly be? Let's just get the Selfless in play now. We just want as many.
Yeah.
Like,
because that lets us attack. Well, that's
not yet, but eventually we could get a lot of attacks in with Selfless. Really, we just need to make sure that we're not wasting too much time.
Mm-hmm.
We're still behind by about 30 seconds. And since we have a Wanderer in play and a Selfless, I don't want to just F6, so we have to be like really on the ball.
They must have Disenchant and they're waiting for Cake Command.
Yeah, I think that's probably the case too. Oh, there she is. Do we go for it? They only have 1 card in hand, right? So this is it. We Debbie, get rid of that. We animate Mutavault 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. So that's exactly 12. I think we go for it here. Sure. I think we have to go for it here. Right. Let's double check.
So what about the the spirits.
Oh, right, the spirit tokens, of course. They probably have another ensnaring bridge.
Oh, maybe that's their second, and they're afraid of Debbie.
Yeah.
Because you've shown them Deborah.
Yeah, so we should actually hold on to her until we have a Spell Queller.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam, that's not a terrible idea having a cleric as a graveyard hate card that can be cast from under a Chalice on 2. I honestly, when I put together the deck, I did not even entertain the possibility of having a Chalice on 2.
Right.
Obviously,
the whole purpose was to put Chalice on.
Yeah, like it's a modal card, of course. They've got to have another bridge, right? Like that must. There's no other reason for them to hold these cards.
Do you Chalice on 3 or something?
No, because then we can't cast Debbie and we lose.
Right. But don't you have a second?
If we get a second Cavern and we can name
Yes.
Vidalkin, then yes.
Yes.
100%. The 2 draws we're looking for are Spell Queller or another Cavern. I guess another Debbie would be good too.
Mm-hmm.
Still behind by a little under a minute. All right, Queller.
Oh yeah.
So Queller is
What's those cast?
game, I think. So we cast the Debbie. We get rid of the Ensnaring Bridge. We crew Copter with Debbie. Get him with everybody. Depending on how they block, we might sack the okay, cool. Sweet, got there with the Chalices. They tried to prison us, but we prisoned them better. All right, that was an exciting one.
That was a ghostly prison.
It was good to have a plan.
Yeah.
Okay, if we draw this card, we can do this. If we draw this card, we can do this. So I like that.
First match against?
First match was against blue-white counterbalance control, dude.
Whoa,
that
sounds pretty.
It was really cool. They were playing Telling Time and Mission Briefing to set up the top of the deck, which turns out it was hilarious, like really good against us because their deck was full of 2-drops, and we're full of 2-drops and trying to play Chalice on 1.
Yeah.
So like we brought in Chalice in game 2 because they played like Opt, but we never saw Path, never saw Serum Visions, and they played like a million 2s. I'm like, okay, Chalice is coming out.
Yeah. That's funny.
It was pretty cool though.
Sometimes I forget that Counterbalance is like modern legal because it's so popular in Legacy.
Right. It's and like not that good in Modern.
Right.
They did manage. I'm pretty sure every time they cast Telling Time, they then successfully countered a spell.
Nice.
Which is pretty impressive. There were some times where they just blind flipped and didn't counter anything, but every time they cast Telling Time, which is not a good card.
That's look at the top 3, put 1 in your hand, put 1 on top, 1 on the bottom.
Yeah. So it's Brainstorm, except you don't get to put the cards. You only get to look at the top 3. You don't get to do the rest of them.
Right.
So almost like a Miri's Guile type effect. So you really need to pick a converted mana cost.
Right.
When you're playing Telling Time.
It's
like this deck is going to counter. Yes, exactly.
Right.
And they clearly picked 2.
Right.
They're playing Mana Leak, Mission Briefing, Telling Time. Obviously Counterbalance. Keep it. Tuesday with the banger pun, naming this deck Ghostly Prison.
Yeah, nice.
I really like that. Oh, it's Ponza. Right? Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get at least one color.
They need red.
Yeah. Let's do this. No, we should do this. So we can get either color. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that we have lots of lands in hand, right?
Well, no, because they're probably going to Blood Moon. So the 3 fetches in our hand kind of suck. We have to get white, too, which is awkward. Oh, okay. Getting away with it here. They only have 1 land. Oh my god. Oh my god, Debbie would be so good.
Oh wow, yeah. Don't even.
Debbie would be so good. We have 2. Oh, there she is! Oh my god, this is gonna be sick. Alright, so let's get Plains Island. Plains with this.
Yeah.
I slightly switched up the mana base. I'm playing 3 plains and like 2 islands because plains casts Chalice. Path and Thalia. Because I added 2 caverns, and so the caverns cast the Wanderer, and so I actually increased my number of turn 1 blue sources. So I switched, and now I'm playing. Oh my god, Debbie's gonna be sick.
What scary things are they doing for
Chandra?
Oh, and they got a forest.
Oh, they went. So they're. Oh my god, this is gonna be disgusting.
Here comes Blood Moon, maybe, or something.
What'd they name here?
Oh no, maybe
Red.
maybe Chandra's coming down now.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I think it's Blood Moon. It looks like they're casting Stone Rain. That's annoying.
That kind of sucks.
Whatever. Whatever. Man, it's tantalizing.
I know.
It's so close. It's so close.
Do they play like freaking Inferno Titan or something?
Holy crap. Google Spellbreaker.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't care about that. They're about to be on 2 green mana. They give it the counter.
Yes.
This is disgusting. Now we just have to slowly oh my god, we can even the following turn, like Phantasmal Image, get rid of the Ghoul Spellbreaker with Deputy.
And we have so much power in hand too.
Yeah.
But this is just too hard to pass. Oh my god, yes.
Goodbye. They probably can't cast any spells now. Right? Like they're probably 0 spells.
Yeah.
They have no red mana. Arbor Elf.
Can't even like cast Bolt.
Yeah, right. They can't even cast a spell that targets this. We're gonna eat like 4 hits from this. Maybe not 4. Maybe 3. Go to 7.
Well, I think we should just try to get the Drogskol lock going.
Yeah, I think so too. While the getting's good. Flex. They all are also at 10.
Yeah, so, yeah. If we get land,
so I think
Ghost Spirit and
I think
Image.
I'm just gonna Debbie this turn. Oh, we did get the land.
What about Image and Selfless?
Yeah. For sure. I was gonna Image this no matter what this turn. Although we don't actually gain anything if they just kill it, because we just fetched. So it would come back into play. They give it haste. Nah, I think it's fine. We're not gonna win this game by sitting back. Wait a second.
No, be a Queller, right? Or sorry, no, Drogskol.
Oh no, I mean we have a Drogskol, right? I don't think I need to be a Drogskol. I want to get rid of this.
Well, this makes sure that they can't. Oh, okay.
Can make sure they can't what?
Well, yeah, I guess we're protected from Selfless. I just was thinking about like if you make it a copy of Drogskol now,
it doesn't protect
you attack
her.
No, I know that, but you will attack for 7.
7. Yep.
And then basically any creature we have, like we can block.
We'll just kill them next turn with the Drogskol is the thing. Like we copy this, and then we attack for 5.
Okay.
And then we just kill them next turn.
Yeah, sure. Might as well.
I just want to get their only threat off the table. You can hold that back. We're not gaining anything by attacking with it, really.
Right.
Like, if necessary, like, if they kill this can block. If we absolutely have to, for some reason. Dude, this feels pretty sick, honestly, so far. Main deck Debbie's, and so I don't think we Chalice in this matchup. They have Utopia Sprawl and Arbor Elf, and that's it. If it goes to game 3, I might bring these in on the play.
What the heck? Dismember? Is that because of Chalice?
Yeah. So I have 3 paths, but I didn't need a 4th.
Yeah.
Also, this is removal that hits Stormbreath Dragon, and that's actually relevant.
Yeah.
Deputy gets rid of Blood Moon.
Stroke or
I think Disenchant's good.
Do they play like Titan and stuff?
Kira's good. Yeah. Field of Ruin. They tend to only enchant their forests because if they Blood Moon and it's enchanting a Stomping Ground, it falls off. But yeah, let's bring in Disdainful Stroke. They have big bangers.
Does Damping Spirit do anything?
No, because the Utopia Sprawl is the card that makes the extra mana. It doesn't make the land make 2. Yeah, it makes an additional 1 when the land makes 1. I learned that the hard way a while ago. So let's get rid of a Drogskol or 2 maybe.
What about the Copters?
I think Copters are coming out. Phantasmal Image is a little weird. Because they play some sick cards to copy. But I think we probably don't need it.
Yeah. We could have copied a Riot Breaker, I realized.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that. It was pretty close actually. Yeah. If the Arbor Elf were tapped, I would have copied the Riot Breaker.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Spellbreaker.
Spellbreaker, Riot, or whatever. Kind of Rattlechains maybe.
Yeah, well, Rattlechains is a little anemic.
I think Rattlechains doesn't do anything in this matchup. Cool. Yeah, and I think we'll bring in the Chalices in game 3 if there is one. Because on the play, we can really screw them up.
Mm-hmm. This is a generic good hand.
This is good. This is a good hand. The Vial's really nice. It means we don't care about the land destruction. Yeah, let's get a basic Plains with this.
I love having a Vial.
Yeah.
Especially if we're blowing up our lands.
Yeah, so we'll get a basic Plains. They're not going to blow up our lands next turn. I feel like they probably have a Braid, right? Like, why would they keep a hand that does nothing on turn 1?
Yeah, a Braid would be really
They probably have a Braid.
For sure.
Yeah. Called shot. So we'll play out the Seachrome Coast. Because I'd like them to cast Blood Moon. It doesn't do anything to us. We can incentivize them. Okay, cool. Wow, just calling their whole hand.
Yeah.
Because we got telepathy. Yeah, so we basically bait them into casting Blood Moon there. As a card that is useless. Now we get the untapped Seachrome Coast on turn 4, which is awesome. Hold up Queller for now, of course.
How do you feel about that Thalia and like Wanderer?
Thinking about it, I think I'd rather get Queller out
because then they can't.
Turn.
Because then they can't Stone Rings next turn, right?
Yeah, it's an option. I sort of like Queller.
In case they play like Chandra or something. Well, they
well,
wouldn't be able to
you
play
can stop Chandra.
Basically anything. They could play Spellbreaker.
They could bolt, right? Like if we play both of these and they just bolt Thalia, then we sort of didn't do anything for the whole turn. But I guess Queller doesn't really do a lot to that.
My vote is for Thalia plus Wanderer, but
so they have a lot of 3 damage spells, right? They have a Braid. They have probably Anger. The Anger is easy to deal with, but they have a Braid and Bolt, right? So if they go for Chandra next turn and we Spell Queller, the following turn when they try to bolt the Queller, we protect it with a Flash Supreme Phantom.
Okay.
I think I like that line.
Okay.
We've already pretty much.
What if they do nothing?
Then we have a Rattlechain, so we can Flash in Supreme Phantom.
That's good. That is good.
I think they're gonna cast Chandra.
Chandra.
Huntmaster. All right, well that's arguably even better.
Well, that would have wrecked my play.
Yeah, so let's handle that.
Because we don't like to play spells on our turn.
Yeah.
Really.
So this is pretty sick. So now we can cast Thalia.
Yeah. Do you want to play that Vial first?
No. I think we're past Vial. We have the colors we need. So we'll play Thalia. And now we have Flash, Phantom, or Wanderer as necessary to protect either the Thalia or the Spell Queller. If they go land Anger, that would suck.
Doesn't Huntmaster just kind of make you miss the
Dude, what the fuck? I've called every single play this
Yeah.
game.
Well,
We can't do anything. We just get 3 for 1.
well, can't
No.
you flash in?
No.
Well, okay, yeah.
Flashing Phantom just is a 4 for 1. Wow, I wish I could stop calling all their plays, because I don't like the plays that they're making.
Yeah.
I think we lose now. I've never called so many consecutive plays before.
Yeah.
The only one we didn't call was Huntmaster. I called every other play they made this entire game.
Well, I was gonna say that doesn't Huntmaster make you wish the old doesn't it make you miss the old Jund decks? That's what I'm trying to say.
There you go. You got it out.
Got there.
Yeah. This card's sick and old Jund. All right, so we can
Old
play the
Jund,
Vial. There's really no chance of ever unflipping this because we only have one blue source. Let's just play this. I think our best shot at like dealing with this thing is going to involve some BS with Vial and Wanderer triggers. They're going to flip this thing. It deals 2 when it flips.
It deals 2 to us and 2 to...
Yeah, so they can't kill this. I'm not going to always yield to that.
Now it's a 4/4, Jesus.
Yeah, it's big, and we can't really flip it back. But at the same time, it's okay to not flip it back, I think, because then they gain more life. Oh, so we could actually flip it back. I don't think we want to, though.
Because they gain 2, right?
Yeah, I think we just want to get this in play. Attack. Should we attack? We can block the wolf. It attacks for 6. No, I think we have to get in. I think we're actually in a position where if we draw 1 spirit, we can outrace this.
Lord.
We just don't want that to flip. It's actually worse if it flips, because we're just going to use our entire life total as a sponge.
Because they gain life and get a wolf, so we're not really saving...
Well, the thing is, if we flip it, they're just going to flip it back. Right. So they get a free 2 damage plus a wolf plus gain 2 life. So that's just not going to happen. So we just use our life total as a sponge. We try to outrace them in the air. Oh no. That's probably game.
It's pretty good.
3 to sack. Yeah. That's pretty good. So now if we get a path, we have to path this. They're just going for it right now, huh? That hurts. They want to keep the Vial on 1.
Yeah. So
we can play out the next Wanderer. At instant speed. Not great. That is not great.
There's the path we needed.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Like, obviously path would be way better, but it's not the worst.
We can't attack.
Yeah, and what do we dismember this now? Does it have trample? It does have trample, of course.
And then double block the wolf with our two wanderers. Yeah.
I think that's what we have to do. So we're just gonna dismember this. It hurts. It hurts so much. Alright, so if they attack, we flash in the Wanderer, double block, go to 2. Lose 1 Wanderer. Keep this. We're not dead in the water. They probably have something. If they have a bolt, we're dead anyway, so they can just bolt us.
Right.
Okay, so this blocks the Arbor Elf. No, I guess this. They already have six. They already have 6 mana, so they can cast the Titan either way. So we just go to 2 here. And no matter what we did, we were dead to a bolt. So.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
They're giving us a chance. I don't know why they would do that. I honestly think they would have been better letting it countered on. Like, you know,
Yeah.
keep their wolf. Now this goes to 2. They have 1 card in hand. They definitely top deck better than we do, but we have a chance. That's
Holy
very
snap.
helpful.
Maybe they're looking at a Chandra in their hand.
Yeah.
Holy
That's
Nike.
juicy. That's juicy. Nom nom. All right, now Rattlechains.
Yeah.
The card that we sided out. Let's put this to 3.
Yes.
Well, no, we only have 1 card.
Well, instant speed Drogskol Captain could be sweet.
Okay, good call. Good call. That's the
Lincoln.
one kicker. Mountain. You're right.
I'd be happy with a freaking Disdainful Stroke too.
I think actually keeping it on 2 might have been a little better.
Oh,
because
you can have that.
We can vial in. We could vial in Selfless or Rattlechains, or I think we sided out Image. No. All right, we're getting there. We do like die to a lot of creatures because they have the Rhythm of the Wilds.
Yep. Well, I think we just have to keep the Spring Phantom back and just give them 3 draw steps.
Yep.
Forest, please.
So if we get Debbie, I think we actually hold in it and try to Debbie a creature, right? We don't want to Debbie the Blood Moon for the Mutavault unless we have lethal.
Right.
So like next turn, actually now that I say it, right? If we attack with Spell Queller, we put him to 6. Okay.
So we get a big.
We get a 3/3. They have their 3/2.
They're gonna play a land.
Oh, they get a. It's gonna be a 4/3.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That is very good. Very, very good. That's not very good. It's a 4/3. They can sack the clue, so we just need to attack. We're never getting this off the table, so this has just got to be a block, a chump block.
Yep.
I guess it could have even represented more damage if we held them both back. This attacks, we chump with this, and then attack for 3 with the beast. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because sometimes if they hit a land, then they're up to 5 power.
Well, I mean, yeah. I just mean we're chumping with a creature no matter what, right? I guess they're just digging for a creature because if they get a haste creature, they kill us. That isn't an Arbor Elf. Okay. GG. Rhythm of the Wilds does not seem very good.
No.
I don't know why they're playing that. Like, it was good there in that very specific weird situation.
So we can't really.
I don't think I want to bring in Chalice.
Right. I'm rethinking the Disdainful Strokes because if they are playing Rhythm of the Wild.
The Disdainful Strokes for stuff like Chandra, but we didn't see it.
Yeah.
And if they're playing Rhythm Mood, that means they're playing more of a creature-based strategy.
Right.
So we can cut these for that reason. That's a good read. I still think they're playing Chandra, but Chandra's not that great against us. Image Rattlechains. Actually, there were times where it would have been quite good.
What about Copter? Like one Copter or something?
I don't think I want to bring in Copter. It's very soft to abrade. I think I like this. I also don't really like having one of anything, really. Like, I don't really like the one Disenchant, but it's sort of for the 4th Deputy. Image is the 8th Lord, the 4th Deputy, you know. So, this is for the Rattlechains. We're probably not ever going to see a single Copter. What's the chat saying? Oh yeah, I don't like Rhythm in any deck, really. This is a very, very solid hand. Very solid hand.
I played against a Naya mid-range deck in Standard that was playing Rhythm of the Wild, and I didn't think it was very good because it just lowered the amount of threats they had.
Right.
And I was like, oh, well, all I have to do is just remove the few creatures that they do have.
Right, they have a...
Fine.
Right, they have a... So I didn't play the Vial because I'm trying to be aggressive. We can play that out later if the game seems like it's going to go long. But I think we just want to push as much damage as we can.
Oh, I love having the Queller for the Blood Moon.
Yep. Yeah, we'll hold up Queller next turn, probably. Sort of depends. We have Vial, so like, if we draw a 2-drop, I might go 2-drop plus Vial.
Sure, just because then we're still protected.
Exactly.
In that case.
Exactly, I don't care about the Blood Moon.
And we might need to save the Spell Queller for something that's going to actually kill us, like
2-drop? Other Vial.
What about Val?
I don't know, it's very slow. I think I'll play Vial and attack with Mutavault.
Sure, I like that. I was just about to suggest it.
This might be the only time we get to actually get in with Mutavault, so might as well do it.
Oh, please take the turn off. Casting Moon.
Yeah.
Or be stuck on 2 lands.
Yeah, doing nothing would be fine too. Either do something I don't care about or do nothing.
Or Rhythm of the Wild.
Tuesday, because we had a clean curve of 1 into 2 into 3, and their Blood Moon hands are slow, I just wanted to get either a fast start, or if they decide to go for a Blood Moon, then we play out the Vial.
Here's an Abrade.
That'd be sick. Beast Within.
Oh, sick.
I
think we want the Beast, don't we?
No, I think I'm going to Spell Queller this.
Really?
I think that the Beast just means we're going to get angered.
So wouldn't you want to Queller the anger?
I guess. We lose 2. Like, if we Queller this, we attack for 4 this turn. If we don't Queller this, we attack for 1.
Well, what if you counter with the Mausoleum Wanderer?
I like that better. Then we attack for 2 damage. The thing, if we Quell it, we attack for 4, and the following turn we play Drogskol and kill them. Like, it's 2 turns.
So yeah, so then I guess we have the Selfless Spirit for an Anger of the Gods.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Can we do the numbers real quick? So
the most damage turn is we Quell this. We attack for 4, put them to 8. The following turn we have Queller, Selfless Wanderer, which if we play Drogskol, attack for 9. So that's lethal. If they try to anger us, we lose the Selfless Spirit. We play the Spell Queller. We play the Drogskol. We attack for 6, put them to 2.
Right.
And then we have Mutavault as a lethal attacker, even if they try to anger us.
All right.
It's a little aggressive, but I think this is what we want to do.
Cool. If we draw land, we can go Vial.
Yep. I think because this like significantly changes our clock. Cool. Yeah, so now, in fact, actually, you know what? We have lethal. No, we're one short.
Of course.
I was gonna say we have lethal as is with these, but it's only 7. I always like forget to subtract away the temporary buff on the Wanderer.
Right.
Oh, another forest. Uh-oh. Kitchen thinks.
Okay, we can fight through that. That's no problem.
So that was the line with the beast, was they can then chump the beast.
Right.
All right.
Do you ever feel like flying is just broken?
All the time. Flying is definitely broken.
That lets us animate Mutavault.
They still just chump it. We don't want to do that because even if, like, no matter what, they gain 2 life. So we can't flash this in, so we should just play it now.
We're protected against anger still.
Yeah, anger in fact is really bad with their Mutavault. Or their Finks. So then they don't get the persist. Alright. What could we lose to? Bonfire? No. P and Kieran would... Oh, they can't fetch. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
We can't kill them because they'll kill themselves.
Bloodbraid.
Okay.
Into Finks. Okay, they're dead.
Phew.
Alright.
Phew, Betty.
Alright. 3-0 so far. Let's keep it going. Actually, I'm going to go get a little bit more soup.
Get some soup. Nice. Oh my god.
They can still hear you, yeah. Okay. So don't say anything too fucked up. Some cool matchups so far.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Counterbalance, Pyromancer, Ponza. These are all old decks. People
Yeah.
are busting out the old shit.
Must mean Modern's at a good place. People are just trying a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah. I would absolutely interpret this positively. See you Tuesday. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a nice rest of your evening.
Later Tuesday. See you next week.
All right. See you next Tuesday. All right, let's do it. Match 4.
Boom. Did you turn the monkey off?
Yep. Hi, everybody who's watching. Thanks for dropping by. Playing Chalice Spirits. Ghostly Prison.
That's right.
What a good name, dude. What a great name.
It's a good one.
Courtesy of my friend Jacob. If you're just tuning in, hi. Say hello or something if you want. Tell me what your favorite kind of soup is.
I make a really good chicken enchilada soup. It's like chicken tortilla soup, but you don't put tortilla chips in. Or you could, and then it would be chicken tortilla soup.
So you just consider tortillas, though? Like, tortilla chips are the only difference between tortillas and enchiladas?
Well, I use enchilada sauce, so...
There you go. Nice, nice, nice. What the hell is enchilada sauce?
It's like a red tomato pepper sauce.
Oh, it's tomatoes and peppers. All I knew is it was red. It looks kind of weird. I don't like enchilada sauce.
Yeah.
I also I don't know, because I don't like enchilada sauce, the preparatory style and presentation of enchiladas turns me off. Because I'm like, why is it just smothered, just completely covered from top to bottom in gross sauce? So I don't know if I would like it, if I would think it was a gross presentation.
I love smothered stuff.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Hey, San Mi Tai. Can you give me a little phonetic help with how to pronounce your name? You're welcome for Streaming Spirits. We love Streaming Spirits. It's a fun deck to stream. It's not the best deck in Modern, but it's really fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I feel like we're onto something with Chalice.
At least for now. At least we're Modern.
Yeah.
That's the fun thing about Modern is that, the sideboard is very real. You have to anticipate what people are going to be playing.
Anticipate. All right. On the draw again. Is that 3 times on the draw or all 4? I think 3. Mulligan. We're both going to mulligan. Oh, no.
Do you keep it despite this?
No.
Hey. Low drop, please. I don't think so.
No, I think we do keep it.
Really? I think you need it.
Okay.
I guess Mutavault can crew the Copter.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We'll play. I think we keep it. Weirdly, because it depends what we're up against. Like, we might just get wrecked. Our opponent mulligan too. They're on Dredge.
No, Dredge. Oh, no.
Chalice is okay against Dredge. But rest in peace and Grafdigger's cage are better. All right, so they kept a shitter. They kept a real shitter. We got a shot here, ladies and gentlemen.
We have more cards than our opponent.
All right, they have stone nothing. That's crazy. So they kept a hand with no dredgers, and then they faithlessly leaned into no dredgers. All right, so Copter's coming down here. Copter's pretty good against Dredge. Hey, see?
Wow.
See how it works out?
Well, we would have had that turn 1, but
I like it better now. I think it's definitely better now. Their hand is horrendous. Oh my god, if they have a 3rd land and their 3rd turn is just flashback looting, we snap counter the shit out of that.
Yeah. Oh. Do it.
Yes. Oh yeah, dude. This is huge. Absolutely huge.
So now are we holding Queller or are we crewing the Copter and getting in?
Depends on what we draw. I think almost definitely we're holding up Queller. Because until they have a way to get things in their graveyard, they can't do anything. Yeah, we're going to hold up Queller. Because, if they draw, a Shriekhorn or another Queller, right. Another Faithless, we counter that and we get so many turns. Life from the Loam. This is Conflagrate, X = 0. Cathartic. Discarding no dredgers.
Oh, no.
Don't feel bad, it's Dredge. That's savage.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god. San Mi Tai. That's how you pronounce it. San Mi Tai. Wow, the old turn 4 kill against Dredge.
Yeah.
We were turn 3. That was our turn 3. Okay, so the obvious rest in pieces. Kira.
Cage.
Deputy. Cage. Those are the for sures.
This is not a Chalice matchup.
Well, it probably isn't. It probably isn't. Yeah, it isn't. Dismember? Probably not.
Unless we are, super afraid of Dark Blast.
No, if we brought in Chalice, we'd be putting it on 2. Because it shuts off Life from the Loam. And that's actually pretty relevant. But we're not going to do that. Because we want to cast our own rest in peace. So we're just going to bring in these. We'll get rid of... We have 3 deputies. That's very good against Dredge. So we'll cut Drogskol, and I think the Copters.
Sure.
Where the other? Oh, there, it just teleported out of the deck. Okay. So we cut Drogskol, Copters, images.
Yeah, 2 images.
Or vials. I think vials help us out on turns 3 and 4, and that's actually pretty important turns against Dredge. So let's keep those in, cut the images. Or we can get Rattlechains. Rattlechains is weak to Dark Blast, doesn't really help against... Yeah, let's cut these, actually.
Yeah.
Whatever. Nothing matters. Yeah, Rattlechains doesn't help against Conflagrate.
You never said what your favorite suit was.
White Bean Kale Suit.
Oh, okay.
It was okay. They mulliganed. What?
Dark Blast.
So weird. I think we just make them not use it.
Right.
Because they obviously have it. And if we give them this, then they can put it in their graveyard to dredge.
Right, and then the rest of our hand looks pretty bad.
Yeah, so we'll just hold on to it. So now they probably have... If they have Life in the Loam, then that's pretty good. Looks like they probably do. If they have Life in the Loam, then we can cast Wanderer. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Rip. Rip the rip. There it is. That's not bad, actually.
Phantom's pretty good.
Yeah. Spirit. Yes, Phantom survives.
Do we have a soldier in our hand? Why is it suggesting
soldier? It's Thalia is a soldier in our deck.
Oh.
I think it just shows you all of the possible creature types to save some time. Like calling the general.
Right.
Saving some time. Alright, they did not hit a... Oh, they dredged a Dark Blast.
Which is bad when you have a Spring Pin.
Yep. Though, it's pretty clear they already have a Dark Blast in hand, right? So, 2 Dark Blasts can punch through a Wanderer or a Selfless that's buffed by Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
And they have 2 black sources.
What is going on in that Bloodstained Mire art? I could just kick him.
Alright, so I think we have to play the Selfless Spirit. But it could get double Dark Blasted. Mm-hmm. That would kind of stink. They've done a ton of damage to themselves.
Right.
They've shocked 3 lands in. Uh-oh, I'm not plugged in.
Oh, here, I'll get it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, she's on the floor. The cord it's plugged into is really loosely attached, so if it falls out. Thank you. Alright, a fetch. Okay, so... Whoa, were we frozen? Okay, there we go. They passed. So we can potentially really screw them up with... Cage is pretty good. We can screw them up pretty badly with a Queller, but not anymore. So let's play up the Wanderer, then attack, and then play Cage. Sack this.
So now they would need to draw 2 cards to get both back. So I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah, both in the yard is fine. And then we'll play Cage post combat. They do have enough mana to Assassin's Trophy and pay for it. So. Or they just concede. All right. Well, that was the easiest match ever.
Holy, that feels great.
Yeah, that was 2 turn 4 kills again.
We have won even scarier games against Dredge.
Yeah. Wow.
What a relief. We're 4-0 right now? Mm-hmm. Jesus.
That opponent seemed like they were a salt mine. Those were just like two very
just quick
premature concessions, especially the second one. We had no pressure. We had 3 power on the board. But I guess at that point, right? At that point in the game, they needed to be dredging, which means they're not drawing cards anymore. So they can only count on the cards that are actually in their hand. If they didn't have Nature's Claim or Assassin's Trophy, then they have to
draw
choose.
naturally.
They have to draw naturally and lose. Yeah, exactly. So I still think it was premature, especially when you're down a game. Like, play it out, right?
Right.
Whatever, it's dredge. You don't play dredge because you're looking to like play long, engaging games of Magic.
Yeah. You just wanted that draw.
Mm-hmm. It's all about them. These nuts. Put mushrooms in here. So good.
Oh man, nice.
So good. Probably gets me on the play.
Oh yeah.
Yes, okay. It's fine. Yep. It's fine. Land would be a nice draw. Burn 75 friggin' fun bucks on these caverns plus chalices.
Oh boy.
Better be worth it. I mean, Cavern plus Chalice was absolutely lit in that Mardu Pyromancer match. That was fucking awesome. What are you doing?
Chalice is really that expensive? I feel like I got a promo Chalice. I need to check.
No.
I didn't?
Mm-hmm. No, they're like $16 or something.
Yeah, but don't the promos just randomly show up in your...
Yeah, but if they do, then they're really cheap. Like promo libraries, like 3 cents. Promo Vamp Tutor is 2 cents.
Okay.
I mean, check, yeah. But there is no cheap promo available. Obviously, if you own one, I would definitely take it from you.
Yeah.
What do they take? Drogskol. All right, so we have Bloodstain or Blackleaf Cliffs Inquisition taking Drogskol. That says Jund to me. What do you think? Think that's a Jund?
You said
Blackleaf Cliffs into Inquisition, and they took Drogskol Captain. I think that's probably Jund. Oh, you didn't save it?
I should have.
Oh, you normally connect to the VIP lounge, right? I can put it in.
Can you? Yeah.
Conveniently, it's a different network than the one I'm on, so it won't even interfere with the bandwidth.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you have 2 internets?
I just have the 4G and a 5G. Okay, yeah, there's Bob. So we'll get Rattlechains in.
Do you pat that? I mean, do you have to just deal with that? Right?
Well, yeah, but we can do it next turn and still play the Selfless, so there's no reason to do it right now. But yeah, absolutely.
It's not worth the damage.
It's really great when they die to... we can empty our hand. That's actually awesome. It's great when their own Bob kills them. Lately, I've had a lot of good luck with Bobs killing my opponents, like flipping Kalitas. I've seen Bob flip Kalitas and Bloodbraid so many times lately.
Oh, just maybe black red.
Interesting. Or they just have a green source in hand.
I like their choice of swamps.
Me too. I love these swamps. Is that originally Onslaught?
I don't know.
I think it's originally an Onslaught swamp. So pretty. Maybe Scourge. Those might be the same swamps. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, they just already had the green source. Go for a Bloodbraid. Okay, Okay, yeah. Huntmaster. Wow, the second Huntmaster we've seen.
Is it just good right now or something? What's the deal?
I don't know. I guess it is actually probably really good against Burn. 2 bodies, 2 life. It's like Kitchen Finks with upside.
Flip and start shooting Eidolons down and stuff.
Yeah. Let's go to 3. Yeah, it's true. That's actually pretty big that it's
Oh wait.
Yeah, that it's removal that doesn't involve casting a spell.
Right.
Sheesh. Huntmaster's so good against us.
No. Okay. Long shot.
Alright. They're getting in. They played a Raging Ravine. And they're going to flip the boy.
This is where actually sort by product type is going to help, because I want to see all my promos.
Yeah, right. Oh, you can just also do, if you lower this, there's a rarity menu. You can select special.
Oh, cool.
All right, so I guess they're probably going to have to shoot. They're going to have to shoot the Selfless, yeah. So we'll sack it. Casting Twitch to my TV to watch so I can use my phone. I don't know if it shows me as a viewer. Oh no, Lightning Bolt. All right. I think we lost. Hey, in response, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. You better be. Oh, we're dead. What could we draw to get out of this? Deputy of Detention, and they don't have removal. Still not that great. I think we're dead.
Oh, Ravagers or Huntmaster's just so good.
Huntmaster's really good. Oh, they're gonna flip it back, or they're just gonna. Yeah, they're gonna flip it back. Yeah, we're toast. Absolutely toast. 2 vials is not where you want to be.
So we set up vials, right?
Yes, I was just gonna say drawing the vials. 2 vials there really sucked. So all the vials come out is the very first thing, and by extension we cut the Phantasmal Images. So this is like the step 0. Kira. Rest in Peace is a maybe. We didn't see Tarmogoyf or Scavenging Ooze, but we gotta assume they're there. So Rest in Peace is probably coming in. We don't have a ton in our sideboard for Gen. Dismember's good.
Yeah, I think we're fine. We're fine against Gen if we just have some flyers and stuff. But
yeah, I don't think we want the Chalices. They do snap a lot of stuff though.
How do you feel about that Disdainful Stroke against?
Nah, I don't think so. It only hits Huntmaster. I don't think it's enough. We have Dismember plus Debbie plus Path.
Well, I mean, it would hit Bloodbraid Elf, but like they still do a spell.
Yeah, I don't think Bloodbraid Elf isn't that scary. I think I kind of like maybe trying Chalice on the play.
So they can't bolt our stuff and can't.
Yeah, it hits Bolt, it hits Inquisition, it hits Fatal Push, it hits Thoughtseize. Maybe. I don't really know how to play Chalice in Modern, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm doing this. I'm learning. I want Field of Ruin.
Yes.
Okay, so I think
I
want
Deputy.
These.
That's just more removal.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, 3rd Debbie's good. That's fine with me. Let's do it. Bang.
Bang, snags.
Bang, snags. Man, Huntmaster lit us up.
Yep.
Did we lose the other game where our opponent had Huntmaster?
Yes.
We did?
Yeah, remember we were blocking with like a 3/2 and a 2/2 spirit.
And then they angered, and then we killed them, right?
Oh, no, because we were at 2 life for so long.
Oh, yeah, and then they played Spellbreaker.
Right. They angered away their wolf, which just didn't make sense.
That made no sense, but then they played Rhythm into Spell, and they played Rhythm into Tracker? Yeah. Or Tracker into Rhythm, draw some cards, Spellbreaker. Yeah, you're right. But I don't think that it was the Huntmaster that killed us. I think it was the Tracker.
The Huntmaster put us really behind.
Yes. That's true. I guess like they could have drawn really any decent value creature and killed us.
Well, Huntmaster was specifically good because it was a creature at the time.
Yeah, yeah. So we didn't play into that line with like Thalia, but it would have been even worse if we had. It was already not good. All right, do we get squeezed? I like this hand. Just like 4 good creatures and 3 lands. Makes the Inquisitions hurt less. What do you think, Drogskol?
Going for the Debra. I think if they've got like a Tarmogoyf or a Dark Confidant, they're gonna hit Debra.
I don't know. I think they don't care about her, right? Because they just kill her, and it's a 1-for-1.
Yeah.
Like they're not actually behind if they just kill her. Which is true of like all of our creatures except for Rattlechains. They're not actually 2-for-1s. They just delay the 1-for-1. So if they like go for like a creature here on turn 2, I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
I like having a lot of lords. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, just no, that's all I want to draw. Just if we just draw lords the whole game, I think we win.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a land, a fetch land, so they could fetch for Fatal Push.
I think he's played Drogskol Captain.
Oh, Drogskol's a soldier.
Oh.
That's where it's been coming from. Yeah, I guess we do play Drogskol. It's like, I love being able to navigate around a Fatal Push with Drogskol Captain specifically. Mm-hmm. But like if they just fetch a swamp here and then Fatal Push it, it's like...
Right. Oh, we're going to... Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, okay. So they no longer have Revolt. That's kind of nice. But they might just play Liliana.
Don't speak of such things. That would be terrible.
It's not that bad. It's way worse if they play Liliana when we have nothing in play. If they play Liliana and are forced to minus, it's fine. I want a Mutavault. This is fine too. 2 creatures is good. Play this out first so that we can protect the Phantom. Because I'd rather have the Phantom. Alright, so we're just about at parity. We have the same number of cards. 3 lands plus 4 cards. Now Liliana's not that big of a deal. Liliana the Last Hope would be really annoying, but we can just Deputy it. Huntmaster would be annoying, but we can Deputy that.
Okay, what land is that
Kalidas,
in the middle there?
Overgrown Tomb.
Okay.
Bloodbraid. What could it be? Fatal Push. Not really a big deal. Let's protect it.
Yeah.
No, I think we just Debbie this because they don't get to recast it.
Right.
And I think I'm gonna hold the land.
In case we get K command or something.
Or Liliana is the one I'm really more aware of. They have no creature lands. They did get up a card on us with the Bloodbraid. We were equal cards until then. And this version of the deck has no way to recoup cards. Alright. Well, Liliana would be good here. Because we only have 1 power creatures in play. We can't really pressure her. Alright, Bob's not the scariest thing.
Well, I like that Debbie can attack.
Oh!
Yep.
Goodbye. That was a good draw. It's true that the fact that Debbie's butt is big enough to punch Bob is...
Should record yourself sometime.
We are still the most anemic ever. This is like the least power we can possibly have with 2 creatures in play.
Oh god.
And they just play a big
This is
fat
exactly
dad.
how Jund wants to play out, huh?
Yeah.
Just play a fat dad.
One more creature and suddenly the math's looking pretty good. That's a nice draw. That's a nice draw.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Wait, what are they gonna do? Okay, command
command.
upkeep. They can't kill anything. So they just deal 2 damage. Alright, that's pretty nice.
Cool.
They have no cards in hand. They peel. They're drawing better cards than we are, but alright, so they have a 4/5 Goyf, right? We're at 14, so that's 4 turns. We're 5 turns right now. No, we're on 4 turns too.
Ooh.
That Bob might help us.
Right.
That might actually be okay.
We can even chump the very last turn.
I think I'm gonna attack with everything, like with Debbie too.
Well, then they have us in 2 turns.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But if they just kill Debbie, this is a tough call.
Okay, here's a question: do you field Field of Ruin, just to increase the chances that they hit a non-land with Dark Compound?
No, I say field for Raging Ravine.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, let's just attack for 4.
I agree.
All right, come on, Bob. Flip Kalitas.
Oh!
Maelstrom Pulse. That's really good.
Yeah.
Do we die? We go to 1. 2. 1. We go to 1. Because they Maelstrom Pulse this, they get Bloodbraid, has haste. They attack for... Oh, wait, shit, is there a sorcery in the graveyard? Yeah, there is. Okay.
Oh, they didn't do it?
Oh, wow, weird. What?
Oh, no. What's...
No, they must want the Bob to die. Right? So we don't block. There's just regular instant creature sorcery land in the graveyard. We just don't block.
Yeah.
We let the Bob stay alive. We put him to 2.
They can't even bolt us.
Now they're pressured to Maelstrom Pulse this. The Rattlechains.
Right.
It's really nice that Maelstrom Pulse is a sorcery. Yeah, I think that was definitely an attempt to get the Bob to die.
Mm-hmm. Did they forget that Debbie's holding someone?
It was sort of an awkward spot for them because we were at 10. If we were just at 9, then we would have been pressured to block because of the Bolt would kill us. All right, that's pretty good. So we can play this.
Mm-hmm.
Do we attack with both?
I think we do. Bring the 4. Hope they hit a Huntmaster or something. They probably don't have any 5s or higher.
They
right?
don't.
I think we should put them on 4.
Okay. Yeah. It's all for all the marbles.
Yeah. Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, fingers crossed. Just one time, please.
It'd be so nasty. All right, land. Land is okay. Land is okay. We're not dead to land. The worst would have been like a bolt or a fatal push. All right. So if they don't have a burn spell, they could have like a Collective Brutality. Wait, they played Overgrown Tomb, and we know they have Verdant Catacombs, right?
Yep.
They cast both of those. All right, there's a real chance here. Selfless is a nice draw.
God. So now I think you attack for 1. What do you think? And use the Deputy of Detention.
I kind of think we attack with nobody. I think we attack with nobody. And then we chump Tarmogoyf with Bob or with Selfless. We block Bob with Supreme. We sack Selfless. And then we have 2.
Okay.
I think we attack with nobody.
Okay.
Because no, you know what? The line is the same. The thing is, if they have a removal spell and we attack with any creature, we die.
That's true.
But if we hold all 3 back, they point a removal
surely
spell.
If they have a removal spell, they would have.
No, I mean, like, they have
like
2 draws next turn, right?
Okay.
So if they draw a removal spell and we attack, we die. So I think we attack with nobody.
Okay. I like that. God, please, Bob, please.
Come on. Bob's our friend today. Yeah!
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I love Huntmaster.
Oh, man.
Oh, I guess that was
Bloodbraid.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to clip that. That was great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. All right, are we changing anything on the draw? I don't think so. We pretty much had everything we wanted that game.
That was
pretty awesome.
awesome.
Really close. Oh, man. Did we mulligan?
Still need the rips? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we almost died to a Tarmogoyf.
Yes. Yes. I think this is a keep.
Yeah.
Ooh, they mulliganed? Alright. Smuggler's Copter is pretty sick.
Yep.
Pretty sick. Now, it's a little awkward that we would have to play Copter. Oh, they mulled to 5? Are we going to get there? If we don't draw a land by turn 2, I think I'm going to play the Copter before Thalia. It really depends on what they're doing. They mulled to 5. They could have fucking nothing.
Well, they get an Inky.
That'd be fine with me. Because then that puts them on 3 cards, and we're at 7.
Inky or Thinky?
That's fine with me. We're already so far ahead on cards that if we can just turn the cards into good cards with Copter. What would they take? We'll learn something about their hand. If they take the Path, for example, they might just have, like, Bob Goyf, you know?
Yeah.
It took Rattlechains. Weird.
Well, what the hell?
That's the weirdest pick. I guess it was just that, like, they might have wanted to take Copter, but, like, there were 2 of them, so it didn't matter. A little weird they didn't take Thalia. So they must have... Yeah. Wait, so why didn't they... I'm really surprised they didn't take the Path.
Maybe they're hoping we'll just, like, ramp them up to a Bloodbraid or a...
Yeah, I think we actually just Thalia. They only have 2 cards. I think we want to get a little bit more on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Or we could play...
They're just going to keep drawing cards.
Well, 1 turn, right? 1 turn. I think we should play Copter this turn.
Okay.
Following turn, Path Thalia.
Sure.
We give them 1 card with Bob. If we path this and they play Huntmaster, we might actually lose the game.
Yeah, and Path Thalia lets us... So if we play Copter... I like having Copters.
Yeah, we get a Copter in play.
Get a Copter down.
We get a Copter in play. We
attack for 1.
We attack for 1. Following turn, we play Path, then we play Thalia. I think that's the better line. I think it's worth it to give them 1 card here in order to actually develop our board in an appreciable way. Holy crap. Dude, I told you. Dude, Bob's have been hitting 4 drops non-stop. Yep. Just nothing but 4s from Bob lately.
Okay, now we don't really want to path the Bob away.
Yeah, probably not. Well, Bloodbraid I don't even care about. There are no creature cards. Oh, there's Rattlechains. So they don't have a 3rd land. So, yeah, maybe we should path the Scavenging Ooze. Or we just don't path anything.
I don't really want to path anything.
Yeah, keep them on 2 lands.
Yeah.
They only have 1 green. Yeah, alright, cool. So let's play Thalia.
Because they didn't even hit their 3rd land.
Right. So let's play Thalia. Crew, attack. See what goodies we have. probably pitch the Cavern. Yeah. And just like that, they're at 6. We'll play Flooded Strand so that if they, for some reason, were to kill Thalia, we can then path something. Alright, they found their third land. I feel like a Liliana is likely.
Yeah, but now they have to like kind of sink their mana into the Skoos.
Yeah, well, there's only one creature in the graveyard.
Right.
So, like, they can't even do that. I think you're right, they probably need to gain a life. But they can't even gain multiple life. Yeah, eat it, attack for 3. Is that their plan? I think it is.
So now we can get in for 5, basically.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to field them off of red mana. I bet they don't have a mountain. You know?
Right.
So, well...
Why don't you crew up with Mausoleum Wanderer and attack for 5 first?
No, I don't want them to be able to block. I'd rather attack for 4 and leave the Bob on the table.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
So let's do this. We're going to try not to discard a creature card. Probably going to discard the Copter. Oh, well, discard the Hallowed Fountain. So now I put them to 3. You can field them off of red, probably. And still have path up.
If Thalia dies. Oh, no.
No,
we get a land.
We get a land.
Jesus.
Field is sick. Field of Ruin is sick. Get a blue. Yeah, there's no mountain. It used to be like you don't need to play Basic Mountain because Blood Moon, but now that Field of Ruin is like the premier land hate, I think that okay, we win. Nice. Bob.
Yes.
That was 2 consecutive deaths for Xaxes to Bob.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
All right, cool.
How many chesties do we get?
8, right? Yeah, cool.
Nice. 8 chesties. Pop
Cool. No, no, I'm gonna pop. I just spent so many fun bucks on these fucking cards.
You gotta recoup.
All right, let's take a peek at this deck that just got the 5-0.
That's sick.
All right, so how many Chalice matchups have we played? Just the one. Just Mardu Pyromancer.
I only saw Chalice in play once, basically.
It was awesome,
yeah.
but it was just against Mardu Pyromancer. We never saw Burn. We never saw Infect. We never saw Storm. Didn't see Grixis Death Shadow. Like all these cards where Chalice is super strong. Yeah. But Mardu Pyromancer is definitely a matchup where it shines. I think that in general the sideboard was pretty nice. Deputy of Detention was fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude, I like Debbie.
Debbie was awesome. Smuggler's Copter was also amazing.
Yeah.
Now, granted, we played against Ponza, Blue-White Control,
the decks where it shines.
Mardu Pyromancer, and Jund, right?
Yeah.
So those are 4 really grindy matchups, and so having Smuggler's Copter was amazing. If we played against Burn and Grixis Death Shadow, it would suck to have Smuggler's Copter, right. But those are matchups where Chalice would be phenomenal. So yeah, I think
it's worth continuing.
I think that right now it's kind of I think our sideboard is so strong against fast, cheap decks that it's nice to have a main board that's better against slower decks with Deputy, Thalia, Smuggler's Copter, and Phantasmal Image. That was cool. I really enjoyed that. That was a fun league.
Yep.
Sick. I'm gonna definitely try. I think I don't know. Was there anything that like you think we could have changed? Obviously, Dismember was a little annoying.
Yeah, it might be an overreaction, but like, what do we do against big creature decks now? Like,
what did we do before?
I guess just
Path and Disdainful Stroke.
If we could have 8 Spell Queller,
that'd be good. That'd be good. Also, like if they're using Spell Queller that were like blue, white, and it was a 3/4 and it countered any spell.
Yeah.
That'd be good. I think that our deck is like the same as it would have been, as previous versions have been against big creatures. That's why I have the 2 Disdainfuls. It's not really big creatures that are scary. It's medium-sized creatures. It's Huntmaster and Tireless Tracker and Knight of the Reliquary,
just
right?
BP enough.
Yeah, they're cheap, but yeah, they're cheap. They come down early. They're huge. Cards that we didn't include that we could have included. Tithe Taker could have been in there in the place of Phantasmal Image. Phantasmal Image was pretty good, for sure. But it's difficult to really assess the strength of Phantasmal Image since it's just other cards in your deck. Anytime Phantasmal Image is good, that just means you were already playing good cards, is what I'm trying to say. Right. So it's sort of a weird card to assess. Didn't need the Damping Spheres, and I'm glad we had them. We had the 2 Rest in Pieces and the Grafdiggers for Dredge, which was great. Disenchant's a stinker, a real stinker. Like, do we really need that if we have 3 Debbies? Maybe that could be a Stony Silence. And we just rely on the Debbies to actually remove problematic permanents.
Yeah.
Yes, there are a few things that we might change. We got a question. Are there any common matchups where you want Chalice on 2 and Rest in Peace? So
that came up.
Dredge isn't a deck where we want Chalice, but if we had it, we would play it on 2 because it turns off Life from the Loam, which in turn makes their Conflagrates really bad. So that's the only matchup I can think of where, like...
Well, it happened tonight, Mardu. Pyromancer, right?
Well, but again, we didn't really want Chalice on 2 in that matchup.
Right.
It was like random thing. It happened to be good.
Right.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Why? Are you thinking of... Remorseful Cleric? I really don't like Remorseful Cleric. It's a little better if we have Smuggler's Copter. But it's already a 2-1, so it doesn't gain a lot from Smuggler's Copter.
Totally forgot about that guy.
He just sucks. So I'm of the opinion that Remorseful Cleric is a terrible sideboard card and is an okay main deck card. So if you are expecting a huge amount of graveyard pressure, play some in the main deck, maybe in the place of like the Copters, the Deputies, something like that. But in my sideboard, I want stronger effects. Rest in Peace is just a sledgehammer.
Because we've played games where we were playing against Dredge. We had like 2 Remorseful Clerics. We played 1 on 2, 1 on 3, and then we
died. Yeah, because they can grind through it. It's sort of the opposite of Leyline of the Void. How like Leyline, it comes down and exiles. If you don't have a return 0, it comes down and exiles the graveyard, but doesn't get rid of what was already there, so they can still play off of it. And then like Cleric only gets rid of what was there, but doesn't take care of what they're doing next. But Rest in Peace is just a complete nuclear bomb.
Right. And Dredge has like Dark Blast to force you to pop the Cleric. Right. Yeah, basically, I played Cleric as a 3-of in the main deck when Hollow One, Dredge, and Bridgevine were all really common decks. And I definitely stole games in game 1 because of Remorseful Cleric, but I still had Rest in Peace in my sideboard. Wow, Hollow One was a flash in the pan, wasn't it? What a frustrating...
Yeah, well, I finally got good at that deck. Like, by the end of its reign, I was beating it every time.
Yeah.
But, God, early on, that deck was infuriating to play against.
Just turn 1 Burning Inquiry, here we go.
Yeah. Alright, we're still recording. I'm going to stop recording. Goodbye.